So I think the keys to success for an emerging franchisor are being really able to listen and learn from your partners, and being really sort of humble and understanding about what they want from you and your brand. I think having a great team in place and being really structured but also flexible around what legal requirements you may have, what areas of development you might need to bring to the organisation, and really the emphasis around partnership and being able to listen, learn and be agile and respond to the needs of your partners in the different situations in which they may find themselves, and they're the reasons why they want to partner with you. So I think being also very clear on your brand standards and what it means for you to be able to share that brand with somebody else. We've had a number of defining moments, I think, like with any new startup, because we're effectively a startup within a 175-year-old organisation. So there's been a number of times where we thought that we've convinced the rest of the organisation that franchise is here to stay. I think looking back, I would probably point to Leeds University, which was our first student union franchise. That's now one of 9. We are now serving 150,000 students a week in our Co-op franchise stores. I'd point to our first store in Scotland, which is Stirling University. I'd point to Cornwall Services, which is Co-op's first ever service station. I'd point to a large transaction and partnership which we have with a company called SGN Retail, where we transferred 10 Co-op forecourts to them, and we're working on a further growth and development plan. But I think probably the key for me is, as soon as we started to understand that we are a credible franchisor in the market, and the number of inquiries and notes of interest which we've started to get from the market, I think the turning point is really when customers and partners start to recognise you as a credible franchisor. So from a Co-op perspective, we are a startup within a 175-year-old organisation. So the first thing that we did, and probably a pivotal moment in our growth, was to try and articulate our brand standards. So we tried to crystallise 175 years of history into 5 easy-to-understand ways of working, which we could translate to our franchisors and our partners. And that was really key for us in articulating what we wanted franchise to be, and the values and principles and the alignment to the Co-op's ethical purpose. One of the ways that we articulated the numerous individual choices that we had to make in order to set up franchise in the Co-op was we created a mantra, almost a way of working, which was looks, feels and smells like a Co-op. So rather than making hundreds of individual choices about the operating model, about the product range, about finance, about IT, about EPOS, we decided to encapsulate everything around looks, feels and smells like a Co-op. And that gave us permission to explain to other people, both internally and externally, about how we wanted to build this new business. It gave us the permission to move forward with confidence. It gave us the confidence to move forward with pace, and it gave us the pace to move forward with ambition. So in terms of growth, this year's been a real point of inflection for Co-op franchise. We started the year with 14 stores, we'll end the year with 42 stores, so a 200% in-year growth. And we've now got stores in all of the Co-op formats. So we've got forecourt stores, we've got stores from London to Leeds, from Stirling to Somerset, from Kent to Cornwall. So we've now got a nationwide presence and these proof points in our routes to market that gives us real confidence about both working with the existing partners who wish to grow their franchise estate with us, and also new partners, because we can tailor our offer and proposition to many different types of potential partners to work with us in Co-op franchise. We're really ambitious about growth, but we want careful growth with partners who share our values and principles so that they can be truly additive to the Co-op experience. And the agility of the Co-op franchise model allows us to get Co-op into more places than we could do with the company-owned estate. And we're very clear that we only want to put down stores and work with partners who can share our values and principles and bring the Co-op to many more places than previously.